F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friends request friends to watch 1998's Dark City. Yes, this is a movie request coming in from Brian.
Okay.
Last drop was A History of Violence, which was a solid movie. So this one is the director's cut. Definitely wanted to throw that out there. Brian said for some reason the theatrical release has like a monologue or something that basically spoils the movie, but this doesn't have that. So glad that you gave us that heads up. So if you're watching along, make sure you got the director's cut. But yeah, this is a film I've never heard of at all. I'm not even sure who's in it. So yeah, just one of those obscure films, I guess, that just kind of we just never even heard of, never heard anyone talk about it, and then ends up maybe being a pretty solid film. So I'm here for it. 1998, Dark City. How you feeling over there, brother?
I'm feeling great, man. You said it was Brian?
Yep.
Right?
Brian
Appreciate
Chanel.
you. Appreciate you, Brian, man, for the request. To be honest, I have no clue what we're about to dive into today. I like the title, though. Dark City. Sounds interesting. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Sin City. But I'm not really sure if it's going to be anything similar to that. But this last request was really good. I really like the history of violence. I thought that was a solid film. Not only that, Formal Comment put me on to a new anime because of that. So yeah, we'll see what Dark City has, man. But I'm ready to dive into this one.
All right, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 100K. Go ahead and click that button, click that bell, so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
I smacked my glasses. I slapped the glasses. It's rated R, y'all. They ain't even gonna tell us why. You know this is an old movie. They even know why. They just like, okay, we starting in the starry night.
Is this the movie?
Starry night, stars so bright.
Do I hear whales? Shit.
That shit kind of looked animated for a second, like.
Is that
Yo, is that fucking what's his name?
Sutherland?
Keith Sutherland, right?
Yeah.
From The President.
Solid Snake. Metal Gear 5.
This shit look crazy. It look like Roger Rabbit, like where they got.
Presents.
They trying to hypnotize us. See this? Keep your third eye open. Look away from this shit. I rebuke it.
Dark City. Wanna play a game?
Right. Where's that even coming from? Was that someone else's blood?
Who is this? I am a doctor. No, you must listen to me. You have lost your memory. There was an experiment. Something went wrong. Your memory was erased. There are people coming for you, even as we speak. You must not let them find you. You must leave now.
Morpheus?
I was thinking the same shit.
Yeah, he was in A Knight's Tale. End of Days was that. Looks nothing like that. Oh, shit. Oh, murder weapon. Don't touch it. What the fuck? You see these Slytherin looking motherfuckers, bro?
They're looking like the Voldemort family out here with that.
These motherfuckers looking like Ivan through his eye, your blood.
Oh. I'll take care of it when I get back.
Okay, that's the only thing you had, like. What is that?
Where is he?
He just left not 5 minutes ago.
Your kid.
Sleep now.
What an intro.
Right. This old girl. What's her name? Jennifer Connelly? I remember from the last movie we watched.
Hey, sweetie. He said he was your husband's doctor. He wanted to speak with you.
Daniel P. Sherbert?
Whoever the director is definitely has an interesting way of shooting shots here. I like it.
You say you're my husband's doctor.
John has been coming to see me for quite some time. It appears that John has suffered a psychotic break. Complete memory loss. Wherever your husband is, he is searching for himself.
The Dark City. The Dark City is in his mind.
You left your wallet here, buddy.
When did I do that?
When you was last here.
What the fuck? This man got powers.
I feel like this is this feels like a video game to me.
Come on.
Round and round she goes. What's that make so far, Hustleback? 6 hookers and all?
I believe so, sir.
Give the man an A for effort. What kind of killer do you think stops to save a dying fish?
Exactly. It's a good little detail he picked up on.
Let me talk to Bumstead! There's no way out! God, can't you see?
What was that?
Walensky.
That's what they were just talking about.
Inspector Bumstead, I came here to file a missing persons report for my husband.
Do these names mean anything to you?
Why are you looking for my husband? Are you going to accuse him of something?
Maybe murder.
Which one?
She knows.
Yep.
Before?
Fine as wife.
Got a wife.
What's your name, honey?
John.
Well, that's an appropriate name.
I mean, how do you know I'm not the killer?
You don't seem like the killer type. Why?
Ain't that old girl from 8 Mile?
I was just about to ask you, you got anything? You attached to anything right now?
Hell no. I'm coming to Shell Beach.
No telekinesis.
Right.
So it seems you've discovered your unpleasant nature.
Oh, no.
Sleep now.
Okay,
Okay, they got range with it. It don't work on him, though. Ooh.
Gonzies.
Damn. One of our brethren. They look like the vampires from Blade 2. Oh, shit. Look how this shit purple. Oh.
He can Q?
He fuck with that. Oh, shit.
Oh, I was just about to say he's about to... The karate chop?
Look,
he about to get karate chopped, yeah. Ooh,
Oh.
took his melon off.
damn.
The top ramen.
What the fuck?
What the...
Where's the kid at?
Okay.
The whole council.
Mr. Quick, dead. Yes.
Damn.
Motherfuckers bite down. They on them pills. Like,
We must have this man.
Okay.
okay.
That
The Dark
is-
City.
What are they?
He's wanted for murder from the detectives, and he's wanted for being able to cue. It's hella cartoony, this movie. Okay. He snuck in.
John, I've been so worried about you. Are you punishing me?
Doc told you complete memory loss. Like,
You supposed to be my wife?
Supposed to be. John, your doctor called me. He was worried that this might happen.
My doctor?
He gave me his card. He's desperate to find you.
Schreiber.
Yep.
Why was I seeing a doctor?
I had an affair.
I knew it. I didn't want to throw her under the bus, but I knew it.
Maybe I have lost my mind, but whoever I am, I'm still me, and I'm not a killer.
Damn. I felt that, brother.
Hold it right there, mister.
This guy.
Right now, all you are is a suspect. Turn yourself in. I'll listen to whatever you have to say.
Oh, she a real one.
Let's go.
He's the Murdochs, baby. Daredevil in them. Damn. It's like that? This man bending reality. He got the Mind Stone.
Oh, he turned it back too. Whoa.
Blew it.
So,
okay, Brian. Brian, what
like,
we on right now?
Is he like a prodigy or something like of the Sultans?
I think maybe they put him to sleep and for some reason he took the power somehow. That means everybody probably walking around with some slight memory loss.
I cannot be of more assistance.
If they getting put to sleep by these damn hell.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time.
That shit sound like it had a subwoofer in the engine.
That shit
like.
sounded like the Batmobile.
Few murderers in the course of my work. Murdoch doesn't strike me as one.
Perhaps you are not accustomed to digging.
Okay, Murdoch on ass.
You are a fastidious man, driven, consumed by details. I would say your life is rather lonely.
Hit him with one right in the throat. Fuck up.
That man projecting like he lonely. He out there playing with rats and shit.
For real.
You know they got the cat lady. He's the rat man.
No telling what he into.
Oh, I thought that was the reverse. Never mind.
Hit him with the telekinesis. Turn him into a puddle. Damn, that man. Wait, what? Oh,
It broke your neck.
It broke my neck. I was like, how the fuck he get up there? He got powers too? That cut is wild, I gotta say.
He got the Seymour Hoffman cut. Like
they pulling up on Doc.
Oh, that is one of them.
Linsky?
Oh, okay.
Me, Frank.
The detective.
I've just been spending time in the subway, riding in circles, thinking in circles. I've been over every inch of this city.
He's trying to find him. Got good aim.
Facts.
He got somebody in there that can do that.
Mr. Buck.
Why does Murdoch not sleep during the tuning as the others do?
I don't know. He's adapting to survive. What do you expect?
Okay, he kept it 10 toes down even though he was hanging upside down.
They're using humans. They're removing their memories and creating what? Huh? Overclock.
The shit they talking about. The tuning.
Shut down the what? The world?
The whole city. Yeah, the whole city. He said they switched it around every night. Does that mean you could wake up as someone else's fucking husband?
I
like?
can't sleep.
Shit, are they about to drown in their soup?
That shit look dubbed.
I knew it. Game over. They ain't waking up tomorrow. At least they safely stopped people in trains and cars. They even fall nice and slow.
Hello?
And that's why the guy in the counter was a different race. He was a black guy. Because they resetted it. Oh,
that's the city.
Yeah.
These men just erected a fucking projects in the middle of the city, like. That's why his forehead was bleeding in the beginning. Not one little skinny prick.
Dr. Schreiber, I presume.
It's you.
Hey, come on. Who are they? Why are they trying to kill me? Answer me! Then this man, Murdoch, is more powerful than we thought.
He is becoming like us.
So we must become like him.
The Life and Times of John Murdoch, Volume 2.
Oh.
I have John Murdoch in mind.
Carl. Harris. Carl.
Excuse me. You tell me the way to Avenue C?
Try the subway.
Oh, his buddy. Yep.
These motherfuckers just floating through the sky.
She knows nothing, Mr. Hand. If you were Murdoch, yes.
If I were Murdoch,
He said, I am Murdoch.
leave me alone with her. There's work to be done.
You murderer.
He trying to frame some framey frames.
How come the train didn't stop?
That's the express.
It only stops at certain.
There's no way out, you know. You can't get out of the city.
It's Buddy.
You're Murdoch, aren't you? The one they've been looking for.
He did say he's staying in
They
the subways
steal
all
people's
day.
memories, you know. Then they swap them around between us. I've seen them do it.
How do you know all this?
Once in a while, one of us wakes up. It's not supposed to happen, but it does.
Okay.
They'll come looking for you, Murdoch.
Just like they'll come looking for me. But that's okay. I figured a way out.
Oh no. I figured that's what he meant.
Man, what are we dealing with here?
That's why he said that wasn't my wife. Like he don't even know who he is.
And I know where to find her.
Do you know? Guess he does.
Where is your husband now?
He's
I wish I knew.
getting the callbacks.
What brings you here?
I met my wife at this place.
That's where I first met my husband.
Excuse me. Where's she going? Oh, that's old girl's crib. Damn.
What are you doing here?
I've been following you.
How did she get directed there?
Is that me?
Yeah,
Shell Beach is where I grew up?
that's what I said.
How do I get there?
Sorry, Johnny. The old Cracker Barrel ain't what it used to be.
Ain't no way there. It doesn't exist.
What happened to my parents?
They died when the house burnt down.
It's a scar.
You burnt your arm pretty bad in the fire. What does it mean, Johnny?
It means these are all lies!
Johnny, if you're in some kind of trouble, well, maybe we can do something.
Oh, poor Unc. Hear it in his voice. Damn, I forgot they could fly.
Yep.
They gonna get there hella quick. Well, he looked like he's slow, but John. If they kill Unc.
Mr. Murdoch, you've been the cause of much distress.
That easy?
Why?
We need to be like you. I remember that which you do not, what you've been missing. The ocean, yes.
What are you?
You've seen what we are. We use your dead as vessels.
Vessels for what? I feel like I still got more questions. Like,
of course.
I get the whole we learned from you, but where's the vessel? What do you mean we need the dead for the vessels? Oh, it's a wrap.
Damn, buddy, about to get dirty
About to
by
get
his own
13
people.
ghosts.
Damn.
Why the blood so thick? That shit barbecue sauce. It's that barbecue sauce. One jump ahead of the hunch, man. He just laughing like, I don't even got to do nothing. The city handling it. Nice. Finally see them. Yup, make eye contact.
You heard of a place called Shell Beach? Sure. You know how to get there?
Yeah.
You tell me?
All right. You just, you go to the...
Don't know.
Where do you go?
Just give me a second, will you?
You can't remember, can
Got him.
You seen his face.
When was the last time you remember doing something during the day? Daylight. When was the last time you remember seeing it? Can you come up with a single memory?
Maybe that's what it is. They can't take sunlight, but they want to be like humans.
They're doing something to all of them.
Shut up. I've heard enough.
Shut up!
Sound like detective, don't he? Sound like your man's.
Detective Walensky killed himself last night.
Yep.
I thought you should know.
How you feel about that? Now he the one with the
Shoes
the
untied, right?
Yeah.
Man, he walking right in. You see that?
Sleep.
I keep forgetting they could do that.
Sleep. Damn.
Sleep. Bye. Talk to the hand because the face doesn't understand.
Take us to Murdoch.
Sleep.
Maybe that's what he was seeing Buddy taking him out. Yep. Damn.
I knew you'd come eventually. Don't you think it's about time you started giving me some answers? Yes. Everything you need to know. All the answers are in this syringe. First, there was darkness. Then came the strangers. They mix and match our memories as they see fit, trying to divine what makes us unique. They're dying, you see. Their entire race is on the brink of extinction. They control everything here, even the sun. That's why it's always dark. They can't stand the light.
Okay.
You say they brought us here.
I don't remember. None of us remember that. Somewhere else.
Looked up in the sky. Might be on a whole nother planet, y'all.
Yo, you remember the beginning, the stars.
Damn.
No.
Right, I want to see what's behind this bitch. I'm with them. Thank you. Use a fucking. Oh shit.
What?
They are in space.
They both got. Oh no.
Look how they floating out.
Are they gonna freeze?
Look like a big ass spaceship. Oh shit. That's fire. With the mechanism under it. Oh shit. It's the flat earth theory, bruh. This how that shit look.
Don't hurt her, please.
Then surrender, Mr. Murdoch.
Come on, fake it. Tune. Use the power, bruh.
John?
Okay. Finally got him down here.
Bruh, that's the same way. That's the elevator from Casper, bruh.
It is time to be one with John Murdoch.
Like y'all about to kill everybody else?
They want to make you one of them so they can share your soul.
Ooh. Oh, he's gonna give him his memory. Oh, this is okay.
The one that he needed, right?
Yep.
The one he told him to. Damn, he did it right in their face. They don't see that he got 2 syringes?
Give you a lifetime of knowledge in a single syringe.
That's it.
Okay, so then he'll be able to know how to use the powers better too.
Yep.
You must make the
in the Matrix
yours.
machine right
I know
now.
you can beat them, John, but you must concentrate.
He's beginning to believe. Yes. He's beginning to believe. Look at this. Look how he walked out. But there's like 10,000 of y'all. Y'all better turn up.
Yeah, but does he have endurance?
He playing with you right now, John. He could have split right down the middle.
Damn. This is it for them. Yeah, what's happening to the city right now?
That shit look crazy.
Oh, this city going under.
Man.
Does Earth even exist?
Right, that too.
Well, it does, since they said they were trying to be like humans.
But how long ago was that? Like, did they... Still better than that Dragon Ball Z movie they made. Use your powers. Use your hands too, though. Grab that shit. He was too busy screaming. He wasn't focused.
Oh,
Oh, right. Now get the sun out and you perfect. Double weakness. Or no.
Not for long.
The little Attack on Titan shit coming out of him.
Gonna wash over the wave. Oh, agua.
He's even stronger than them though. They needed to use the machines and have a whole collective fucking union and shit. He doing this shit though. Lethal walking down the street.
He evolved.
Took about 7 days. So let's see what you got, John.
You wanted to know what it was about us that made us human. Well, you're not gonna find it in here.
Yeah, it's free will.
You went looking in the wrong place.
Find it in here. In the corazon. Bro, don't give him a chance to die a slow death. Fucking explode his face right now. Like.
Hit it. There it goes. The sun.
Do 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 do. There goes the sun, and I said, it's all right. Oh, she's waiting. She's there. Let's go. He'll have to get used to calling her Anna, though.
Do you know if Shell Beach is around here?
I think that's it, just over there.
Man could put a Bruce Almighty and pull the moon closer, like.
Right.
I'm headed that way myself. Would you like to join me?
Let's go. Ice cream, waffle cones. Walk on the beach.
First date. We remember it both. Both of us remember it.
Better hope she never sees your wallet. See that picture of herself in there. She's gonna be like, who the fuck?
There we have it. Dog.
Aight. There you have it. 1998's Dark City in the books. I can't lie, man. Can't even lie to you. This is actually up my alley. This is kind of like those.
What a surprise!
Because it's like these are like them sci-fi movies that I feel like you catch like when you wake up randomly in the middle of the night kind of situation. Like you know, you throw on the channel or whatever. Like before sci-fi has switched over to like I feel like 100% of their content is like straight sci-fi originals. Like I feel like they had movies like this. You know what I'm saying? Like some pretty decent, kind of cheesy, like, but you know, if you into sci-fi, the genre itself, like you might enjoy it. And that's kind of how I felt about this one, because it was definitely cheesy. They had some really, you know, very 1998-esque just situations and edits going on here, and it's not their fault, you know, modern times. Yeah, I liked it. I do still have some questions about it, you know, but I definitely like what they presented here. And yeah, I'm interested in kind of chopping it up a little bit, and then obviously getting y'all thoughts in the comments as well. How you felt about this one, brother?
Yeah, first of all, appreciate it, Brian, for the request. This one's definitely a movie that I probably would have never picked up on, because man, this one's definitely different. I did enjoy just where we kind of ended up by the end of the film. I like that. I thought it was pretty different. I don't think I've ever seen this type of concept out there at all. And you know, to the whole 90s type of, you know, vibes. Yeah, it is 90, and I can only imagine what this movie will look like if, you know, they made it now. I think it can be a lot more impressive. Obviously, the cheesiness comes from, you know, they can't really do what they want to do. They kind of play around with the visuals here. It's like when the buildings were kind of, you know, rising and shit. It kind of looked like it was like an actual set, you know. And that's another thing too that I did like about the movie. It was just the setting, like the set that they actually used looked pretty dope. I liked it. I liked the look, the overall look. So yeah, overall I thought this movie was pretty fun. I had fun with it.
All right. All right, let's jump in, man. I'm gonna try to navigate this end talk because I can't lie. First half was hella wacky. It was really hard to try to figure out what they were getting to. But I would say, they started off with plenty of that confusion. They started us off in the middle of the confusion. They started us off in the confusion of the main character's mind himself. So let's hop in. Yeah, first thing we see is, the doctor, which is crazy because I didn't put it together until they put it together for us. But yeah, the doctor outside of the hotel, and we basically transition to the main character, John,
in the hotel,
in the hotel, in the bathtub with the blood drop, kind of, coming down his little. Which is crazy because then the doctor calls him, I think, a scene or two right after that too. So the doctor was really on some shady shit from Jump Street.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, we start the movie just in the confusion. John wakes up, he got the blood coming down, smacks the goldfish and shit, puts it in the tub, and then boom, we get the revelation of a dead body there.
Yep.
So that's pretty much where we start. Like they just here y'all go.
Nothing too crazy.
This is what you. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Not there was nothing where
compared to what we get to, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like a.
It felt normal. It felt like a little, Norris. Maybe we were gonna get some type of, murder scenario here, detectives and stuff. That's where I was thinking where we were going, but. Yeah, it wasn't the case
at all. It wasn't the case at all. But yeah, that's where we started, and you kind of start getting the feeling that obviously this dude didn't do it, or at least doesn't know if he did do it or not. And then you kind of just the movie kind of just starts hinting in a way at what's going on here. But still leaves it so obscure that it's just really hard to kind of really hone in on it, because like I said, the doctor calls him and lets him know, hey, if you want to know what's going on, freaking come see me. We have the whole detective situation going on, and it's okay, is this guy an actual murderer? The detective is on his ass. But we also kind of had these weird situations where John was asking random questions to people. He asked the Shell Beach question in the beginning of the movie too as well, and I didn't even realize that. But even from the beginning, people didn't know where Shell Beach was, so it's there was these little hints kind of getting placed there. But I would say the biggest kind of WTF moment is pretty much while he was leaving the hotel, because we see that everyone is sleeping. And we're just what the hell? Are people dead or asleep? And we, kind of get that reveal that people are sleeping, but we don't know why or what is the reason. So
we also get the Slender Man reveal, which was just okay, where are we going with this? That's where things kind of really just got okay. Whoa, you see the aesthetic, you see the long drip. You start to question, wait, where are we going? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the beginning kind of stared us in a way where it's they threw little hints out there, but yeah, they weren't gonna give you even if they give you bigger hints, I still don't think you would have pieced it together by then.
Me neither. Like you said, we got Slendy, we got people sleeping, we got memory loss.
Yeah,
it's
you know what I really want to kind of I think I'm gonna do that after this movie is I want to hear the monologue. I want to know what the monologue sounds like. He said it ruins the movie and stuff that. So I'm just kind of curious where was the monologue placed and what was said. So that's something that I think I'm gonna do after this movie, because man, I think that's part of the fun of this movie is kind of not knowing really what's going on here. You just kind of questioning yourself the entire time, because after everybody sleeps and he leaves, we get introduced to the detective, and then he goes to the hotel, and there's a black guy at the counter. And at that point, I'm just wait, did Buddy die? Did they what? It might be a new shift. that's where my mind was going. I was like, okay, it's a new shift, new guy. Other dude probably got murdered too as well. But when we got to the room, they didn't show his body. So I should have been piecing that together there as well. But yeah, it was a little too much.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was trying to piece it together, but it was too much at the time because he said something. I think he said the same exact thing that the first guy said or something like that, like too. So it was like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, you might be right.
And see that. This is why the movie actually kind of was trippy because that actually made me think that that John was the one that was actually tripping. I thought that maybe John didn't even see the right person. Like I thought he was just like putting people in places that they weren't even supposed to be. Like so I was just like, wait, was maybe the black guy was actually there the whole time and John just saw some other guy? Like so that's like the beginning did really good at just confusing you because you got, is John actually crazy? Is he really going through a psychotic break or whatever? Like is he possibly murdering these people and just forgetting it? But then you get the Slenders guy, so you're just like, who are they? They're obviously sinister. Like, we don't just got a group of fucking slender-looking motherfuckers and they good. They not here for good. So it's just like, what does they have to do about it? So, yeah, they did good at just kind of throwing shit. And then we also got the telekinesis kind of early, too. His little tune thing. It didn't take too long for him to kind of reveal that he had that. So it was just like, there was like multiple things. Like, the beginning half was real, like, we throwing shit at y'all. We throwing hella shit at
Facts.
Like even the girl that he met when he went to go get his wallet and he met the whore and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was like for that moment it wasn't really significant, but it was because it comes back to her towards the end. Like and it just
yeah.
And
damn. Yeah, I don't know. They did it.
They did a lot.
I still want to. Yeah, I still have questions. Like you said. Like, where are they getting the people from? Like, where are the people coming from? Like,
I mean, we could only assume Earth. Like, I think.
Are they just abducting them? Like, is that what we got going on here? Is this this is what happens when you get abducted? You get experimented on, and these are the experiments here. Like, they're trying to figure out how to become more human-like. So, yeah, I don't know. The beginning did a great job of just setting up, like you said, confusion and just distorting what our sense of reality here, because all of it was kind of a little off a little bit. Everything.
It was off. It was cloudy. It was fuzzy. I can't lie. I was confused.
It's a little dark
for a while. Yeah, it was dark, very dark. But one thing I will say that I do like is damn, I forgot her first name. Fuck, they must have hit me with the needle. But Anna, I really liked her, Mrs. Murdoch, because I feel like her character kind of showed the humanity side of things, right? Like even though people were getting their minds played with and shifted, like she said to him when they was on the phone at the prison, like the love is what matters. So you can't take that away. Yeah, you can't take that shit away. Like that's what matters, that love. So I do like that because they were like you're going through this story of like people changing lives, and you could be someone's wife one day, someone's husband the next day, a doctor one day, lawyer the next day, rich one day, poor the next day. And their whole thing was like, we trying to kind of find that piece of what makes human. And these were some of those things that I feel like were, that they should have been recognizing. And that's what makes humans human. So I did like her presence throughout the movie. And it's kind of cool too, because they kind of like, they shape it up as like, oh, she's a cheater, she did adultery, and we framing this dude, he's killing people and shit, and like they killing literally everybody that he goes to fucking visit and stuff like that. So it's like you really do kind of for a second like, damn, is it him? Is it all in his mind? Is it like what's really happening here? So I do enjoy all that confusion. One of the questions that I have though, is like, if they are from Earth, right, or whatever, like is Earth still around? Like, is it, what year was this? Like, are people, because if it was the abducted situation, then it could be possible that Earth's still around, right? Like maybe they just pulled up and was just snatching up like 5 or 10 people a week until they got as many as they wanted for the city. And then if the Earth is not around, like how does John sustain this, right? Like, does he have to? Because I don't think he has to do what they did every night, because they were only doing that because of the experiments. Like, I'm sure he could just build the world and then just kind of let it run. But like, if he dies, does the world stay? Like, or is that like his consciousness that created that like situation? So that's what I was kind of thinking about towards the end of this movie. Like, what is really this place? Like,
yeah,
because I feel like in a way you have to. Like, you don't want to be those guys, you know, the guys that he obviously got rid of, but I feel like in a way he kind of has to become them, maybe at least for a little bit, to just get everything up and running at least. So he has to.
Bruh, I don't know where, why, how, what to even say when it comes to that question, because it's like, how do they become who they are? Like, how do they reproduce? The good old fashioned way? Like, are we talking about, can he just create more of his race? Like, I don't know. It's
who, John? Well,
yeah.
John's human, so yeah, they could just pipe, I'm pretty sure. Like,
so John is human, but somehow gained the power of these sultans. Sultan.
Yep.
Okay. But damn, so then I don't know, man. There's a lot of questions. Like, not only I understand he can kind of like manipulate the world and all that, but can he manipulate where you're going as well? Can he navigate the ship?
What you mean, where you going?
You just like a coin in space, just flipping in space? Like?
Yeah, it kind of seemed like it was just stagnant in that bitch. Like, it wasn't even flipping, my nigga. That shit was just sitting flat, motherfucker. That shit was chilling,
no, because when the sun came, you know, it was like, it looked like it was flipping. So, but I don't know. There's a lot of questions, obviously. There's a lot of questions here.
Because like, if you build, because it's just a city. So if you want to continue building on that, for one, you have to populate, right? You got to add more people. You have to make sure people have the right jobs and shit. Like,
so he has to create Earth.
That's what I'm saying. He has to play the role of the people that he just replaced if he wants to expand. Like, so it's kind of like, do you fall back into that same kind of, I guess, like, power dynamic of like, oh, what makes human? Like, is John even human anymore? Because I kind of like what you said at the end. You were like, yo, they got what they asked for, kind of. Like, at least when you said that, I took it as they actually do get to continue living on through John, like, because John is kind of them now, but he's not. He's still like human. He's like a hybrid in a way. But I feel like if he does continue to build on the Earth, he has to play that role of them at some point. Like, he has to make sure it's populated. He has to make sure people got the right jobs. There's got to be mayors, doctors, lawyers, etc. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if that world is sustainable right now. Like, because I don't even know if he has the knowledge for all that shit.
I don't know. I'm really getting like flat Earth, like beginning of civilization type shit. Yeah, yo, that shit kind of crazy. It's blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, bro.
Is this
actually,
how
the
we
doctor,
created?
The doctor hit him with the juice, so he does have that knowledge. Like, so he's more like them, if anything, than a human, to be honest.
I do like what you said about Anna, though. How, like, you know, they're kind of looking for, you know, just a human spirit, I guess, the soul. Yet they were looking in the wrong spot because she had it the whole time. Like, you feel me? And I don't think they could have used that. I don't know what they really need in order to kind of succeed here. Obviously, my question is like, okay, so if they would have injected him with the needle that they wanted to, what would have became of him? Like, would have took over? Like, would they take over him? Because they said they're gonna become one, right?
Yeah, I think he gets part of the hive mind type shit. Like,
okay,
but I don't know how beneficial that would have actually been for them. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to the whole like, oh, I'm trying to find the human soul and what makes a human, I always like those plot lines. I always think like it's a failure. Like, not like the, you know, the content will be a failure, but like there's no way to you can't extract the human soul, bro. It's,
yeah, you can't replicate
it's
that.
divine, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, so yeah, I don't even think that would have benefited them at the end of the day. Like these niggas was, I don't even know. And then they said they were using the dead bodies as vessels, but I'm guessing maybe they could just take them little worm shits that was coming out of they, put them in, maybe that's how they were staying alive for as long as they were staying alive, but
Probably.
that wasn't sustainable neither. So they were just trying to figure out a way to
yeah, and they were
stay
afraid
forever.
Afraid of water and afraid of light. So those are two things that were just like, okay, kind of gave me like vampire vibes a little bit. Yeah, but I did like I said, I did like the aesthetics, man. I just like the way the world looked, the way they were creating shit, the way things were popping out the world and shit like that. I thought it was interesting. I really wonder what type of techniques that they use to kind of create some of that stuff, because for the 1998, it's not bad, not bad at all, not bad at all. But yeah, some of the stuff was goofy, like them flying in the air, goofy as fuck.
Goofy as fuck. I mean, obviously, if we was watching it in '98, we'd feel different. But
oh my god, we were like
said,
oh my god, this is amazing.
Facts.
It's so realistic.
That's facts.
Look at the CGI.
Said, this is when the Sci-Fi Channel was good, bro. A movie like this would have definitely popped up like at around 11 p.m. or some shit. Like not even too late.
Finding out that we were in space was just like, whoa. Like,
yeah, that was crazy.
Shit.
That was crazy.
Holy shit.
Because at first I was trying to think, like, is it like a WandaVision kind of situation where like we're actually on Earth, but somehow we're blocking out? Because I started getting the feeling that it's not a full world. Like I'm like,
like Invincible, where they have that place where it's just dark only. It's only dark and.
Oh shit! I wasn't even thinking. Well, yeah, kind of like that, but yeah, I was thinking about how WandaVision had the town, and once you go through the barrier, like situation like that, like these motherfuckers. I thought we were actually on Earth, but they somehow isolated just one little city and was just doing motherfuckers dirty. And then there was another moment where I was like, yo, what if there's just like a bunch of hubs like on Earth? Like, what if Earth is just doing really bad right now? Like, if you step out of the wall, like motherfuckers is looking like basically like the Matrix. Like motherfuckers is just looking terrible, and they just got a bunch of little domes of experiments going on trying to figure out what makes humans tick. So this is actually a little bit better than the situation that I thought we were in for a second here. So
yeah, there was a lot of hints though, like, you know, the beginning when Buddy the doctor was playing with the mice and shit, experimenting on them and shit like that. That was a hint, because you know that's basically what they're doing to them. The no sun. We didn't mention that there was no grass anywhere, no dirt, none of that. So it's just like, damn, there was a lot of hints to like, this ain't Earth, right? Like at all. We didn't see not one patch of dirt. We didn't see not one patch of dirt.
I mean, like I said, if we in like a dome type situation, like that could still be Earth. Like, but this has got to be this shit.
This has got to be the go-to movie for flat earthers, right? This has got to be what they believe in, right? This is how we were created.
Mr. Murdoch. I'm about to start a Mr. Murdoch religion, nigga. It's about
right?
to be.
And his name John, right? John the Culprit.
Yeah, John Murdoch. I'm about to have a GoFundMe and all that shit. Hella bread. You say you didn't know a lot about cults? I got you, man. I'm about to start one.
You know what's crazy about the whole cult shit? Just real quick off topic. Ever since we watched that movie, I've been getting a lot of shorts of fucking Scientology for some reason. It's hella weird. Hella weird.
I ain't getting out one, so that lets you know you built your
they
shit.
Tapped in. They tapped in my shit. Fuck y'all. I'm moving
in. They about
anyways.
to recruit you. They about to recruit you. One other thing I liked about it is the consistent symbolism of the kind of circle, like you said, the rat's maze, essentially.
Yeah.
The other detective who went crazy and actually experienced this. I thought that was actually kind of cool because, in a way, when he was explaining it, I was kind of just like, who cares, motherfucker? Like, you found out the truth, okay, but like as the movie goes on, you really start thinking like, damn, bro, every memory, every person, your wife, your kids, like everything is just bullshit. Like that would make a motherfucker's mind kind of break, bro. Like especially if you're the only one who knows that too. Like you can't even go talk to nobody about this shit. At least if you had, you know, a little underground rebellion of like 15, 20 people, we could keep each other a little bit sane. But it's just like, nigga, I'm the only one here who knows this information.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that. I appreciated that.
And like you said, just hints all over again. Because what he said, oh, that's probably not even my wife. And you're thinking like, oh man, this dude going crazy. He don't even recognize his wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this was going through my head at that time. Like, oh shit. But yeah, it's just
he was right.
He was right. Yeah, he was right. But he's basically the first, not the first, but he was the last one before John. You know, the accidental wake up. So he accidentally woke up, but John woke up because he accidentally broke the syringe.
Yeah,
and
John
then
woke up because he tapped into the power.
Yeah, somehow. He tapped into the power, and then it didn't give him, you know, that moment to hit him with the syringe, and then eventually he wakes up. So, you know, it's, two kind of, you know, two people waking up with two different opposite, you know, of the spectrum here. One that's basically realizing that everything in this world is a lie, and there's nothing he can do about it because there's also nowhere else you can go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's got to be scary. I would have went crazy just like he did.
And I think the crazy thing too is like he somehow retained that information. I think that's the craziest thing.
Well, I think once you wake up, you don't go back to sleep at 12.
Is that confirmed?
Has to be. Right?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, the only time you get your memory swap is when they come in and do the whole cleanup shit, right? They clean you up.
Yeah, they gotta choose.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think everyone gets swapped every
day.
Yeah,
so maybe he does, you know, fall asleep and all that, but you know, he just, damn, yeah. It's kind of, I feel you on that though. It's got to be hard to kind of retain your memories when you probably done lost it 1,000 times already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
because I'll be forgetting.
Yeah.
I'll be forgetting what I'm about to say.
You, huh?
I said I'll be forgetting what I'm about to say.
Facts. Now, unless you might, I don't know. It wasn't confirmed, but maybe that is the case once you wake up. Like, but I mean, there, like they said, it happens multiple times though. So if it happens all the time, then there would be multiple people that would no longer be sleeping. So I don't think that's the case.
Or either that, or no longer sleeping, aka they killed themselves.
Yeah, that too. That too. They whacked every motherfucker who. I mean, because technically he did say they're gonna come after me too. So maybe that is just how they dealt with it.
Yeah.
So okay, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, this was a wild movie. So obviously I wasn't gonna talk through this chronologically. Just kind of wanted to get our thoughts out, and I think I'm good. Like I said, it was a great movie, right up my alley. Kind of one of those that you catch on the Sci-Fi Channel, and especially when you in like your preteen, when you really start getting into sci-fi, I feel like this is like a perfect kind of movie for you. Really kind of gets your mind kind of going a little bit here, and I think there's also like a lot of things to pull from, like, you know, from a biblical standpoint, from just a, you know, mental health standpoint and all that. So I liked it. Anything you want to final thought it, scores it?
Final thought is that, this is one of those movies that is just like, man, who thought of this? Like, this is just a crazy thought process to have. I love just thinking about what the potentials could be for like this, for this movie here. Like I said, flat Earth, is this the beginning of civilization for Earth? Like, or is this like a duplicate Earth? Like, you know how scientists were like, oh, we found another Earth, and blase blase, and is this them? Is this who they are? How they became? They came visit us, was like, oh, we want to be like them. Stole some of us. Some of us came back. Those were the people that went crazy talking about they've been abducted and shit. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, there's potentials here. You know, they kind of resemble somewhat what aliens would look like, right? If they would take off all their clothes, right? They would look like gray aliens. No.
Nah, bruh. You ain't even tapped in. You got the grays, and then you got the greens, and then you got the reptilians.
You going way too hard.
You got the sunflower people.
But overall, what this movie does is the gears start moving in the noggin. So I enjoyed that. Like I said, I enjoyed the aesthetics, and I think overall this was a fun flick here. So I'm just gonna give it a score. I think I'm gonna give this solid 8. I think this is a solid film, man. I liked it.
I agree. Solid 8 for me as well. Like I said, I think this is a perfect kind of, again, starter into sci-fi. Like this bringing me right back. I keep saying it, and it's because it's exactly how I feel. Like I got into sci-fi. I used to jump on the Sci-Fi Channel all the time, and you would just find all kind of little wacky gems here and there. Like it just be like, oh shit, okay, that was kind of cool. Got me kind of thinking about science fiction, basically. That's what it is. So yeah, I think 8 is a great score. Let us see what the world is thinking.
I also like the reveal of the sun. That we actually got that. That was nice.
Right.
IMDb. I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna go full point below because it's old school. IMDb's a little bit newer, and Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna go 7.8. Audience might like this a little bit better. I'm gonna go 8.3.
Okay, close. 7.6 for IMDb Bizzles.
Okay.
And then we got 7.6 for Rotten Tomatoes. 8.5 for the audience.
Real close. Okay. Yeah, I kind of felt that one. I was like, I think I know where this one lands at.
Yeah.
Seems like we're right there as well. Right in the middle.
I agree.
I
felt the vibes too. Figured it'll be a little bit lower on the critics. Like I said, sci-fi is like, it's weird because like sci-fi is such a huge genre. Obviously, you know, we got Star Wars and Dune and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's so much like little obscure kind of films out there in sci-fi that are more like cult classics. Like,
Because you could do so much more with it. That's why.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You could do anything you want. Literally go to a planet where there's one titty bitches, like, everywhere.
That's where this nigga went with it, bro. Well, there you have it, man. Y'all still rocking with us. We appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below. Let us know what you thought about Dark City.
And most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you got to bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. FRR is out, y'all.
Peace.